I've been really obsessed with history talk.
History talk?
History TikTok.
What kind of history?
Probably like the Roman Empire. You know, like how people are like, my Roman Empire?
Yeah.
The Roman Empire is my Roman Empire. I don't know why. But
what is it about him?
I just got on like TikTok last night and like it was just all about like Colosseums and shit. So I'm like,
the water. Didn't they do the water ducts?
The water ducts?
Am I crazy? The aqueducts?
Maybe I'm not that deep into Roman talk.
I think
as
they
you
did.
are.
They made toilets, I think.
Oh,
they
yeah.
had the baths, right?
No,
the baths.
I saw something where it was like all of the like the amount of people and like animals that were murdered in like Colosseums is like actually like mind blowing. You wouldn't even think about like the numbers
like
of,
what?
for entertainment.
Oh, damn.
Like I think that like historians looked into it and said that it was over like 400,000 people were killed for sport in Colosseums.
Holy shit.
I know.
Can you imagine if that was the same thing today?
I know. Like for fun, for entertainment.
Yeah, instead of Patrick Mahomes tearing ACL, it's like he ripped his brain out because a tiger
A lion jumped on him and clawed his face out.
Anyway, what'd you do for work? That would be insane. No, I was talking actually with my family the other day. Was like we were watching football and I was like, oh wait, this is basically a gladiator match.
Yeah.
We just have gone away with killing people.
Yeah.
But there's,
they can injure them.
Yeah.
But they can't kill them.
No, you can't kill them. Well,
yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, maybe we need to go back because that was cool as shit.
That was real entertainment.
That was real entertainment. And this football shit, lame as hell.
I know. Like, where are the beheadings at?
Yeah, can you imagine if you were following a gladiator like, oh, Bradley is my favorite. Oh, fuck, he got run over by a rhinoceros.
All the Romans have like fantasy gladiators.
Like fantasy, they just need to kill at least 3 Europeans.
They're making bets.
Yeah, like, they're on rain bet.
All right, I got 50 on the lion. But I also have my parlay of 50 plus on
giraffe guy. Long neck McGee. Oh, he got his neck cut off.
No, he's not using his sword this weekend.
Oh shit. Yeah, he couldn't make it.
Gotta
he
take
ain't been
it
in
off.
the field. Because I guess, they got the Tigers, the Bengals, they got the Florida Gators. They got, technically the animals are still in the arena, but
I mean, like even college, USC, they play in the Coliseum.
Oh shit, I never thought about that.
It's all conspiracy.
It's all conspiracy. It all ties back to the Romans. Yeah, that's something I never fully got into, but I do. Every time they come up, I'll watch a little bit about what they did. They did a lot. And now they're gone.
And I'm not a huge history person, but for some reason it's so interesting to me.
Something about them.
Something about them Romans.
Something about them. I don't even use the font, but
I don't even use them numerals.
I don't use them numerals.
I don't
just
know
for
them
pirates
numerals.
for me.
I just
the
watch
Avatar
the lions
live.
holding off each other's heads.
Yeah, my mom will send me like a cute cat video and like, oh, but then Instagram's like, oh, you like animals, and then oh, you like animals killing animals, and suddenly my cat, like my feed will go from this cute kitten to suddenly like I'm watching like a full gazelle get torn apart and I'm like crying at 2 a.m. What is happening? I don't want to see this anymore.
I've always been that person that can't watch animals getting killed though. Like even in school when they'd show you that like life video or Planet Earth video, I would always skip that day because I just can't watch other animals getting killed.
I know.
And so I'm like, even like I watched Life of Pi. You know that movie?
Oh yeah,
Life of Pi?
the tiger in the boat.
We couldn't even finish it because I was sobbing so bad. Like my own family member had died. It was really bad. Like I was traumatized from like this was recently too. This was like 2 years ago.
Okay. This is not third grade.
I was sobbing on the couch.
Yeah.
And I literally was like too stunned to speak about how sad that movie is that I don't think I've ever cried harder in a movie. And it was it was really sad.
It's awful.
I will never
I
heard
Stuart
again.
Little got shot in gang violence recently.
They've been taking all of them.
They've been going everywhere.
Every single one.
It's terrible out here.
They're all too good.
It's all too good. But welcome to this podcast.
Thank
Alison.
you.
What's your full name? Sorry.
Alison Hisel.
Alison Hisel, and we met by coincidence. We were trying to figure out, it was 7-ish years ago.
Yeah, like what, 2018, 2019?
Yeah.
around that time.
Junior is in high school.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
And now we're like already we're almost at our 10-year.
Yeah. Are they going to do a reunion at school, you think?
I wouldn't go.
I would not.
That would be
either.
crazy.
I'd be scared. I'm scared of everyone in beards. I'd be like, I don't know who these people are. They have full beards. I can't see behind their faces.
Their baby faces are gone.
They're
now
gone.
It's just like adults.
I know, and I don't feel like I graduated still. Like I feel like I'm like late for class every day.
I know.
Still.
I still have nightmares about that too. Yeah. Or like my nightmares are I'm in school, but I can't remember my schedule. So like I literally it's like first or second period and then I go and I'm like, wait, what class am I going to next? I can't remember what class I have next. I have to go to the counselor and like get a schedule, and then I get there and there's like no one there. Yep. That's my nightmares.
No, I get that same exact nightmare.
It's so bad.
The worst.
It's like
you just wander the school in your dream aimlessly because you're like, I think this is my.
I think, and then like each time you go to a different class, it's like something you would never take. Like one of my classes in my dream that I like walked into was like a biology, like transformation, like something like that class, and I'm like, I would never have taken this.
I'm not in here. This is the wrong class.
Oh yeah,
they're dissecting humans.
That is not on my schedule.
That ain't my shit. I'm supposed to be in PE right now, and I don't want to go. Yeah, that was the worst. But we met. My brother and I were doing. That's when we really started to do a bunch of short films. Was because we had started doing them in the summer, and then when I became a junior, he was doing college and film, but we still made a bunch of short films, and so we were like, we just needed more people to help. And had you been in a film class, or you had done some film
I
stuff?
had been in like the high school, like they offered one class for like a semester of. It was like introduction to film or something like that. And it was like all just like the easiest like shots, like here and there. It was mostly just one of those classes you take just to get an easy grade.
Yeah.
And like you don't want to do a math class, so you're like, okay, I want to do that instead. Something more fun. So yeah, I had taken one of those, but I think like the main reason we met was because like one of our mutual friends I remember I was in like a culinary arts class in high school, and it was 2 truths and a lie. And one of my truths was that I filmed as a background actor on a TV show. And it was true because a TV show had filmed in Iowa.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And I did over the summer, I was at a background actor for it. And so that mutual friend of ours was like, oh, let me introduce you to my friend Alex. He does short films and stuff. And I was like, okay. And then I just remember like us filming one day for like the first time we ever met. We went and we were doing a scene because you were making a short film. And I had like suggested something like super gory. And you were like, oh my God, you're perfect.
Welcome to the
like,
team.
You're welcome.
You're on the Avengers. Yeah.
And I was like,
and it's funny because you probably went from like getting to do background and seeing all these really nice cameras, loads of crew and set and really nice catering. And then you're like, oh yeah, I'll help these guys. And we're in like our garage with like a flip camera. Like, could you do 3 rolls at once?
But that was like the most fun of like, that was what was so much fun about that was like, that was what we did like on our weekends. Like we would be like, okay, let's hang out, but let's also like film short film.
Yeah.
And then like it would just be so much fun. Like in between takes, we'd mess around and like we'd still have that normal like hangout vibe, but it would be like, well, we're also like we just instantly like lock back in.
Like somebody's in the middle of getting like stabbed to death on like a whole like horrifying thing that we would never show our family because somebody's arm's getting ripped off, and then like after was like, oh, did you do the math homework today?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
did you hear about that person in school?
Yeah. Yeah. You got in trouble with doing it. Yeah. And you're like, oh right. Anyway, did you get the wide of the guy getting their head torn off? I don't think so. Yeah. No. That was so much. I was trying to remember what our first short film was, but I couldn't.
It was the one that we did. We did one where it was like inside your house and someone had like a GoPro on their head. It was like the POV. What was that one called? What was it? I can't remember.
What was that called?
Oh, what was it?
I see it in my head because it was
And I was an actress in it too. Before I started doing behind the scenes, that was my only time I ever appeared in any of our. Oh no, not the only time. There was one other time I appeared in our short films.
You were a princess.
Yeah. But that was the first and only, like, pretty much only time I ever had a speaking role because, like, I was not good in front of the camera.
That was not an audition.
I was not used to it. No.
I'm trying to remember. I see the whole film in my head, and I took it off of YouTube because of how brutally horrible it was.
It wasn't Lovejoy. It was.
Oh man, my brother's probably knows exactly what it was. I remember this. The reason we did it was we had done something where I just played like a normal kid, and then I was like, I want to do something crazy. I want to do like a crazy killer.
Yeah.
Just go up because in your brain you're like, oh, you gotta do something insane to like prove yourself. When they like say do what you know, and I didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
All I knew was that I wanted to do something completely far away, and it was like we did this thing. It was like us kidnapping someone and
I remember
murdering
we did
in my grandma's basement. We got blood all over the floor.
It was like we did a one take sort of thing, like
which was cool,
which was pretty cool. Like that was ahead of its time, I feel like, but it did not look as cool like afterwards.
And there's like one part of the movie where there's like they're interrogating the person with the GoPro, so it's like their POV of getting interrogated. And in the background you can see me walking around, and I was like, how do I show evil? So I was walking around going like, oh, and like it is the most embarrassing thing I've ever put on the internet.
Are they still up?
No, I took it all down.
All of them?
No, not all of them. I kept a few up. Not
but
that
you had
they're
to
like
review them.
Yeah. That name's gonna come back.
Those are literally all gonna come back up somehow.
Yeah.
You know how like Timothy Chalamet, or however you say his last name,
Shamalamala.
He has like all of those old videos of when he did like those math class like school projects. I'm like, just because you deleted them does not mean they're gone forever. They're coming back up. Right after you like do a big project, and everyone's gonna ask you about
like, wow, you did so great in this,
and then that popped up. And then I'm really like, I thought evil was just like arching your back in a weird way. And like I looked like a clicker from The Last of Us in the background of the video. It looks like a Scooby-Doo gag the way I'm like walking back and forth.
I need to rewatch those. I can't even remember all the ones we did too. I was just talking with someone the other day about all of them, and I'm like, they were like, how many did you do? I'm like, I can't even remember. I couldn't even list the names to you anymore because all I would know would be like Friday and be like, hey, I have this really cool script. Do you want to come over tomorrow and shoot it? I'm like, yeah, sure. I show up, we shoot it, and then I watch it on YouTube and post it, and I'm like, okay,
it was so much fun.
It was just fun, like the process of it.
Yeah, and I'm glad we did it because I think, like, looking back, was the script perfect? Was the production perfect? No. Yeah. Nowhere near it. But it was so much fun, all of us working together and creating something.
Oh yeah.
And it like built a foundation of like just learning how to do stuff, even though it's never gonna be perfect. And when you look back on it, you're like, oh yeah, I would have totally done that different. Or I would have rewritten this entire thing to be totally different.
Yeah,
I
know.
Oh, but it was so much fun.
It was there's not much you can do about it. I mean, even the stuff like you work on now, it's like you're gonna look back at it in 10, 15 years and you're gonna be like, oh my god, that's so bad.
Yeah,
like I can't believe I even did that. Like what was I thinking?
Yeah.
So it's like you kind of just have to live in the moment. I'm like, I would give anything to go back to those times, like where it's just like carefree, like just show up, shoot, have a fun time, and like there was no stress in it or anything. And like even working on professional projects, I'm like, it was nothing like that. It was like the furthest away from professional as you can get.
Barely
so
on
I'm
the
literally,
verge.
I was like, my first ever professional project I worked on, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be just like, you know, how we used to do it back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is like hell on earth compared to what we used to do.
You guys sign in? Like, what is this? What are you talking about? Yeah, no, it's true. It was
you guys get breaks?
Yeah.
You guys are getting paid?
Oh man, dude, it's eating at me what that name was for that first. It started with like an M or something. It was like Merciless or something like that. Where it was like I don't even remember. It's gonna eat at me, but it's all right. But yeah, no, it was so much fun. And my parents were just psyched that we weren't like doing heroin.
I know.
You know,
we were literally like the ideal like kids. Like you can even ask my dad. My dad has mentioned multiple times, he's like, when you would like me as his daughter, I was like, hey, I'm going over to this guy's house to go film a short film.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever. He's like, okay, bye. Have a fun time. Because he knew, like, that's what we were doing, you know? Like,
the product was on YouTube.
Yeah, I was
month
like,
later.
It was literally me and then a bunch of guys. There was not another girl in any of these projects, like, involved in it at all. It was me,
Sorry,
you, and a couple other guys. And, like, my dad, I was like, okay, I'm going to go over to Alex's and hang out with, you know, these people and do a short film. He's like, okay. Because he knows, like, well, that's what we were doing, you know? He's like, yeah, they're filming a short film.
We were the weird ones. We were like, everyone else was like going and doing crazy stuff, which good for them. But then we were like, let's do a short film about a robot that falls in love or something
with another human being. That's ahead of its time.
That was I did
that's
look
like
at that.
Nowadays.
Yeah, with all the AI stuff of like I'm filling up my AI robot. I was like, we did that already.
Yeah, we got to recreate it.
Yeah, if there was a short film that we did that you would recreate and do like make it again, do you have any that come to mind?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it could be any of them. I feel like it would be such a cool project to like pick any one of them and like recreate it, but like just pop off, you know, with like all the things that we've learned since then until now.
Yep.
And then just do like a side by side. Like we could even create it like shot by shot, but like use our nice equipment and like use all the things we learned like in school and acting and lighting and all that stuff. And it would just be so cool to see like that side by side, like in 5 or in 7 years, that's like what changed. You know?
And actually have lighting in it then, or like, you know,
literally like we didn't use a single light back then. We would use the natural lighting and that was it. And like, but I mean, hey, you know what?
I mean, that's all we knew.
It worked.
We were like, we just have a camera, we have actors, somebody's gonna run it and direct it and write it, and then we're like, the lighting's there, it's just above us, or
whatever. I mean, it looks more authentic, I guess. Documentary style.
It worked for the time, but I miss those days. It was so fun to just get out of class and forget about your homework and just work on something completely different on screen. And there were so many like funny things. Like we did one where I was like a cannibal clown, and so you made that meat foot.
That was such a fun. And that one, honestly, I'd probably remake that one, because that one I feel like was the one we really like kind of transformed in, because we went really dark script writing wise.
Yeah.
And then we really like tried hard with like the prosthetics, the makeup, the set design, like all of that stuff was when we really like changed. And instead of just like sitting on a chair, like we put a hole in the chair and then you put your leg in, and then we put makeup on it so it looks like his leg was cut off. And like we really tried hard on that one. And the script might have not have been like amazing, but
Steven
like
Spielberg would not have picked it up.
I know, yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we did.
It was an idea. That's what it was. But yeah, I feel like that one would be really cool. And I remember it was like cold March, and we filmed it in your garage.
Yeah.
And then we went outside into the woods to film it, but it was still like a foot of snow on the ground. And I remember like walking out there, and we had like a fake dummy that we had like hung from the tree that made it look like his arms and limbs had been like eaten off.
Yep.
And I remember like someone walking by, and it was just hanging there, and we're like, we should probably take that down.
We should take it down. Because I had like it was basically a punching bag, but it was Bob, what they call it. It was just a guy that you punch. So we took that off the thing, and I made fake organs and hung it from his stomach and made it look like this guy had been torn apart and hung from a tree.
Yeah.
But it was the people walking by were like,
we didn't really take into consideration that people would be out on the trail. And then when we did, we were like, oh, well, we even had like fake guns and stuff out there too. So I'm like,
bow and arrow.
How did we made it out successfully without being caught or like questioned by the police?
Shocking. I mean, I drove home one time. We did the one at Raccoon River where I had blood on my face or something. I didn't have a makeup wipe, so I just drove home and I pulled up right next to a cop and like looked at him, and he looked at me, and then I turned back to the road. It was like I saw my life flash from my eyes.
He's like, I'm off duty. I get off in 5 minutes. I don't even want to question it.
Yeah, that's ketchup. We're gonna call it ketchup.
In the middle of March too. It's like, what are you doing? How would you explain that?
It was bad, but it was so much fun doing those all the time.
Yeah.
So I miss doing them like that, and
same.
just coming home from school and just doing it. But which this leads me to my technically first question, which is kind of crazy more than the first question. But, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be
rich, famous.
No,
that's not a good answer.
I want to be a wine connoisseur.
A wine connoisseur.
I want to be someone that like you go over to their house and they just have a ton of wine, okay? And no matter what you bring over, like food-wise, I will be able to like pair the wine with that.
Oh, shit.
I think that is such like an interesting skill to have. And like I always like I've been working in restaurants like pretty much my whole like working life. And every time I work in a restaurant where there's someone who like they call it a sommelier or whatever, and they're always like able to like take out of the hundreds of wines that they have in stock on the shelves, someone says, this is what I ordered off the menu. What specific wine would you pair with this? And then they go and they take it and they're like, this one. I'm like, that is just such a cool skill to have. Whoa. Like out of all of the different flavors and everything, like just to have that knowledge of that. So I'm like, I want to be that person that you can come over and, you know, you bring a Big Mac and I'm like, this burgundy.
The Cordon Blanc.
Yeah. I'm
with
like,
your Big Mac.
This wine would pair so nicely with those French fries. I'm telling you.
The choix popular or whatever. Yeah. All French.
That's what I want to do. I just want to like study wine, you know?
Do you have to take like a test in order to become a connoisseur?
I think you have to do like a special course where it's like you have to be able to identify 3 wines with blindfolded, like specific
like
varietal. So like you have to say like this is a Pinot Noir from 2021.
The year?
And then you have to be able to identify what part it's from. So whether it's from like Spain, Napa Valley, it's
Olive
like
Garden. Holy shit.
Olive Garden.
Crazy. That would be insane. If you're able to tell something tastes by a year.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's such a cool and unique skill to have where it's like, blindfold me right now, pick out a wine from downstairs and I'll be able to tell you what year, where it's from, and what kind of wine it is.
That would be so sick. Imagine somebody does that with like milk.
No, that's like a Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Actually, it is.
This cow got into an onion patch. This
skim 2%.
2%.
Wait.
This cow
1%.
Sniffed the onion.
The onion. That is correct. That's so true. I forgot that was a whole scene.
It's like all over his mouth and stuff.
You're doing that with wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this grape got an onion.
This grape was grown with jalapenos next to it.
My mouth is on fire. I need some milk. Need some milk stat.
It's the spiciest thing I've ever tasted.
That would be insane though. Like I don't think I could ever pull that off. You would have to have like crazy like I don't know what the word is for that, but just like you'd have to almost be like a mind reader for
you have to have really good sensory, like taste, smell, slosh. You know how they do
slosh?
like
what's your slosh skills?
Like
they do the
here, I'll show you this
Starbucks
one
thing.
Right? They go. They spin it,
and
then you stick your nose in it.
Let it rip. Do they
yes. No, watch videos of professional wine tasters tasting wine, and it's them, and they stick their entire nose into it to smell it, and then they take the tiniest sip, and they go.
and then they choke on it.
I could never be that serious.
Dude, imagine they
I've done.
It's a hint of nut. Correct.
Has an oaky afterbirth.
Afterbirth. I'm crowning. That's crazy. I had never thought of that. But do people get paid to do that?
Oh yeah, they get paid a lot of money.
They get paid to drink wine?
Not a lot of money, but it depends on where you work. But like if you work at one of the really nice, like higher up wineries, like especially in Europe, I bet they're making great money. But like in the restaurants and stuff, like they still make pretty good money, but it's like not as important, I should say. But
that would be a cool skill.
Yeah, that would be really
It'd
cool.
be a good party trick too. You could just walk into a party and be like, somebody's drinking
Pinot Noir 2022.
Holy shit. They're like, oh, how'd you know? And it's like, I'm a connoisseur.
I'm a wine enthusiast. What can I say?
Check out my Instagram. We got 102 followers. We're doing good. It's blowing up. It's crazy. That's cool though.
I know.
When did you decide you wanted to do that? After 21.
When I turned 21.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Mm-hmm. This is a fun one. What is a lesson that you've learned from a mistake you've made in life?
A lesson I've learned from a mistake I've made in life.
Big or small. Could be stubbing your toe.
Honestly, like, this is gonna sound so cheesy, but like living life to the fullest. Like I always forget that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna die. I could die tomorrow, you know? So I'm always like, I kind of just, when I'm having a bad day or like I'm just not into it in the moment, I'm like, honestly, there's no reason to be upset right now. There's no reason to like care what anyone thinks because it's like, I'm gonna be dead soon. It's so morbid, but it's like, true. It could happen anytime. And like, why would I waste my, life doing something I'm so unhappy with when I could be doing something I love doing and when I can like be living life to the fullest because like you only get one life technically unless you believe in reincarnation.
Yeah, you come back as a cow or whatever.
You know ostrich. What? I'll be a cat. I'll come back as a cat. But
pretty easy life depending on where you're at.
I got 9.
That's
an infinite life glitch.
Dude, they hacked it. They hacked the
system.
We only got 1. How'd that work?
I know.
I never thought about that.
So come back as a cat, everyone.
Unless you're human, then you're stuck with the 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
What's something that you think you'll do this coming year in 2026? When this comes out, it will be 2026. But what is something you think you'll do to live life to the fullest?
Honestly, I want to travel more.
Yeah.
So I want to have more time to just like explore the world. So we'll see how that works financially. So that's my goal is to travel and like see new sights and learn new things. But also just to like learn more like about myself, I should say. And like my life is going to change so much in 2026. Like I'll be getting married and going on a honeymoon. So like all that stuff, like it's going to be so crazy to like witness that for myself. So I think like kind of just taking a second and like seeing how I feel as a person in that moment and like taking it in because like it's the only like you don't know that, but like in that moment, you're married and you're getting married and like that's a great like major life.
It's a big deal.
And I'm like, I just need that time to just like, whew, okay. Yeah.
This is happening.
It's happening. It's this is it. Like, so I think like learning about how I'll handle that and like kind of just how I'll be as like that changed person, I should say.
Where are you guys gonna go for the honeymoon? Have you decided?
I don't know yet. So since our wedding falls like in September, it's hard because like anywhere Caribbean is hurricane season.
Ooh, cheap deals though, probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in a hurricane. So
that could be fun.
So I'm like, well, we have to either pick like somewhere really like on the other side of the Caribbean or just like closer to in like a continent or something. I don't know. There's a lot of research that goes into it. We don't have anywhere yet.
Not yet, but somewhere warm. Yeah.
Definitely somewhere warm. Definitely somewhere tropical.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll want the most. Like
LA. You go LA. There's trees. There's some sand.
There are no
There's
trees.
heroin needles. They're fake trees. They're at IKEA, but they're trees.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You know what? I think that's just made it to number 65 on the
Okay, we'll
list.
put it right here
Yeah.
on the pin
Yeah.
list. And Caribbean's
Up there. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
We'll put
Yeah,
we'll
for
put a
sure.
pin in that one.
For
That's
sure.
fine.
For
That's
sure.
fine.
No,
That's
I'd
fair.
love to go to Europe, but
That would be cool.
I'm so stressed. I've never been out of the country before. Technically, I've been to Canada.
That
but
doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
No.
You know, like outside of outside of the Canada, North America, Mexico area, like on the other side of the ocean. I've never been over
North of
there.
Americas.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'd love to go to Greece and Germany and
Rome.
Italy. Rome. Now Rome. I want a
buff.
Colosseum tour now.
Go watch a tiger fight.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Maybe not anymore. They don't do that anymore.
Maybe a video.
Yeah.
I'll just go watch The Gladiator in IMAX.
The original.
In 4DX. What's that theater where it's like it moves your seat around like if you're in it?
Gives you back injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have one where they like spray smells in it too.
That's the 4DX. And with the new Avatar movie, I've seen the videos of the people in the theaters and they're getting like thrown around and like water spraying.
That sounds awful. You're getting waterboarded.
It's like there's a video of a guy who's like sitting there trying to eat his popcorn and he's like getting thrown around and he's like, don't plan on eating or drinking anything during this movie.
You have to buckle your seatbelt in.
Yeah, like it's like a roller coaster.
I just imagine like some poor grandma's like, I'm gonna take my grandson to go see the new movie, and then just immediately sent to the ER.
The grandma's like
throws a hip. Yeah.
Movie theaters weren't like this when I was
again.
younger.
No, never again. Wow, yeah, that I had not seen any of that. That's funny though. Of course, that movie would be picked.
I know.
I mean, they're flying around.
I know.
I haven't seen the first one in forever. And
I know. I can't believe they made a second one. Like it's so much later after.
Yeah.
You would think they would have done one closer.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. Maybe they were writing them or something.
Hey, it takes a long time, right?
Hey, they could have asked us to do it.
I think the first one honestly looks better.
Yeah.
Than the second one.
Go tell them that.
You know what? Who was it? James Cameron?
Yeah.
James Cameron. James Cameron, this is for you.
Hey, bud.
I love you, James Cameron.
Yeah, she's a big fan.
I'm a huge fan, so.
My favorite movies ever done are Avatar 1, 2, and 3.
Avatar 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, Titanic. What the hell, dude? Couldn't say Leo, dude. What the hell, dude?
Literally, Leo could have sat on that chair. Or, no, on the board, on the door.
Imagine he was in a big lazy chair, just floating.
Just float. Hey, Rose.
Just scoot over a little bit, please. I'm really comfy. Sorry, I'm a little bit comfy. Yeah, I guess Mythbusters did a whole thing on that. They measured it and then tried to see if the weights could be there, and I guess they would have sunk if he got on. So it's actually okay.
Yeah, but it's not like she wasn't also freezing to death.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like that board was a lifesaver, you know?
Yeah.
I guess she was out of the water, but still, like she was still wet. Yeah. It was freezing cold outside. There's no way she could have lived.
No, probably not.
If that was real life.
No. Well, it did happen in real life.
Well,
Sorry,
Titanic
spoiler.
did.
Yeah.
But not Rose.
Rose, we don't know.
It's not a real story.
What? What? Leo wasn't on board?
Break it to you, but that's not a real story.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I thought Titanic was real. Apparently it's based off of a sailboat named Titanic.
Titanic?
Titanic? Doesn't do as well. So they just did that.
Their second movie of the sequel.
We're doing it again.
It's a sailboat this time.
And this time there's 2 icebergs. And they get past the first one. The other one comes around with a gun and shoots him in the back. Oh! Couldn't see that coming. All right. New question. What's one of your favorite things about a family member of yours?
A family member of mine. Can I use Rob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Rob Townsend.
My fiance, Rob Townsend.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The love of my life.
Mine too.
My favorite thing about him is that he is so passionate about everything he talks about.
Yes.
Like, you could ask him something like about so random or obscure, and he will like talk so passionate about like he's been studying it for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know how you could ever, like, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, I would like, hey, how do you like that candle scent over there? that candle scent is like so good. It takes me back.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That is a good thing to have, because for every person that likes to talk and go on and on and on about something, there's always that person who just sits there and listens. And that's me. I love to just sit there and listen, and I'm like, I learn something new every day. Every single day from this man, I learn something new.
This is true. He could probably hear us through the wall, but I also appreciate that Mr. Robert Townsend, when I bring something up or I'm going through some kind of situation, he's actually genuinely asking about it or genuinely curious about it to understand it.
Sometimes.
Well, like for me, like
sometimes like, he'll be like, "Yeah, well, have you tried?
Yeah, well, actually,
have you tried shutting it yet?
Turn it off, man. Turn it back on." But like, I'll be like going through something, and he'll like ask me about it, and it feels like he's genuinely trying to understand the situation and figure it out with me, so you understand it. Because there'll be some people that you'll be like, "Yeah, I'm going through this," and they're like, "Oh, for sure."
Sorry about that.
But it always feels like he's genuinely trying to be there and understand what you're going through or what you're talking about. So I agree.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool you're marrying him.
He's very caring.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it was.
You got to him first.
I wouldn't say it was a great idea.
It was the best idea. It was all right.
Whatever.
It was okay.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. It's funny that you guys... I assume you guys, because of It's Always Sunny, love the bird. I was just saying, because
Rob,
from...
I asked Rob because I'm an Eagles fan by, I want to say marriage, but it's not marriage yet. But like by my partner, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I never really followed football until I started dating Rob, and then Rob was really passionate about football. I started learning more and more and watching more, and then his team was the Eagles. So now I just kind of like, I love the Eagles because he loves the Eagles, and like, you know, we like to watch it together. So I'm like, I know a lot about the Eagles now, and that's because he would talk about it all day, every day. Jalen Hurts.
All them. Yeah.
What do you know about Cooper DeJean?
Not a lot. He sounds cool though. I'm
cool.
slowly learning about football. I just didn't grow up with it.
Yeah, neither did I. Well, I mean, my brothers and dad did, but I was like the only girl in my family, so I didn't watch it until now. And now
you were watching
like,
Avatar.
Wait. You know what, too, I noticed is that now that I'm watching football, it's actually so emotional. I hate that
I actually cry when I watch it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I hate that I like football now because it makes me sad. Like when the team loses, like it actually fills me with sadness. And then like I'm such an empath where I like feel bad for the players.
Yeah.
And like when I watch the Super Bowl, like I'm happy my team won or like a team won. But then I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine what the other team is going through. Like you made it all this way just to like lose, you know?
It's all right. Look at their paychecks. And
I know.
It's all right.
I know.
Can you imagine though if they actually had it where if you lose, you don't get paid?
That
be
would
like a lawyer.
Suck.
Like if
that would suck.
They would be killing each other on the field. It would definitely
be a
the stakes.
lot. Yeah.
And the Chiefs would not get paid this year. Sorry, Jake. Quick shout out to Jake for that one. My bad. But no,
Chiefs suck. Sorry.
She had to say
sorry,
it.
Jake.
I was Jay out of this. But
yeah, or like I saw something where I was like, when the players just randomly get traded, like when the owners are like, we don't want you anymore, we're just gonna trade you to another team.
Yep.
And then they're like, well, what about my friends? Like they made friends on that team. They just have to leave. And they lived, and it's not even like they're moving to a new team. It's like they have to move cities.
Yeah.
Like someone who gets traded from the New York Giants to the Chargers, like that is like an entire country away. That's just like they got to pick everything up and just move there. Their whole family, like all that they know, it's just like in the hands of NFL.
The football gods.
The football gods.
That's so true. Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't do well, mostly because I wouldn't know what to do at all.
Yeah.
I'd run forward and probably be the wrong direction. I'd say I'm going that way.
What position would you play?
It'd probably be goalie or whatever.
Goalie? Yeah, that's
probably be in charge. I'd be the guy in front of the what's it? The kickstand? What's the thing called that they kick into? The yellow thing?
The field goal?
There it is, the field goal. I'd probably stay in front of that, just blocking. That'd be my position.
So,
I'm 5'7". I feel like I could pull it off.
What is that position called? Robert now. A special teams receiving team.
Normally the bench. I think
that's right. You'd warm the bench pretty good, I feel like.
I'd pour Gatorade all over it and then warm it up.
It
I'd
would
soak
freeze
it back
over
up. Yep.
and then be cold.
And I'm just frozen to it. I do really well at that. But I never did sports growing up because like a lot of the people that played sports were bullies.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to hang out with them.
Yeah, no.
And they took it way too seriously. But now that I'm getting into football because all my friends are, once you learn the rules, then it becomes really fun. When you don't know the rules of anything, you're like, I don't know what I'm watching.
Why is this so?
When you learn the rules, you're like, oh, this is fun.
Now this is interesting.
So now I'm getting interested in it. By next year, I'll probably have a team. I'll probably pick the Browns, and everybody will give me shit.
No, Alex, not the Browns.
That'd just be funny. I always picked the Dolphins as a kid because I thought their colors were fun. But
have you heard that saying? I have to go take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
No.
That means I have to go take a poop.
I do that
I'm gonna go take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Take the Browns back. I'll be right back. But it's funny, like even like all my family, we didn't really watch football, but everybody's slowly watching football by themselves now.
Yeah.
In our family. Now we all realize it. Like, oh, you do that too?
Yeah.
But, yeah. So it's crazy. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll join one day.
You should.
See
the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd take anyone.
Yeah, they would.
I'll warm the bench. All right. I'll ask you one more question. And it's
a tiny little notebook.
It's very small. It's very small.
It's like a notebook for
my to-do list. It used to be full of it is my aunt. They crawl all over and write stuff. But it used to be my to-do list for getting homework done. So I ripped out all the pages that I didn't need anymore. But it used to be like do my biology homework or do my English or whatever. And I was like, get that shit out of here.
I just typed out on my notes app on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, but so I was like, okay, we're going to use it for something else. And now it's full of little questions that I'll probably add to as
you should.
Goes on, but we'll see. But my last question is, how do you want to be remembered?
That's a good question. I want to be remembered by someone who would just go with the flow. I don't want to be remembered as someone who like kind of stuck to like a strict like I have to get married and then buy a house and then have kids and then die. Nothing wrong with that. No. But like I'm very just like, you know what? Like if I want to move to LA, I can move to LA. The power of free will. Yep. I love the power of free will. If I want to go and move somewhere else randomly, then I can. Yeah. And the fact that I can just go and like do whatever I want and like, you know, quit my job and like finally do what I want in life, then I can do that. Yeah. You know, like I don't want to have to like not do that. And like I'll figure it out and things will work out the way it is because, you know, you only live once. So
it's true. Unless you're cat.
Unless you're a cat.
Unless you're the cat. But no, that's good. I feel like people that kind of get too scared to go do anything end up regretting it. Yeah. As opposed to 100%. You're like, I need to be someone that's okay with going with the flow because you lived in LA for a while and you're like, I'm gonna go try Arizona. And you tried Arizona, you're like, I'm gonna go back to Iowa for a little bit. And you're like, I don't know, I like Iowa. You're so go with the flow. You're so like I'm gonna go do this because I want to. And it's cool to watch you like go figure out what you want to do, and now you're doing the wedding photography and you're doing really good at it. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And you're like you're finding your element and you're like, but some people would pick one thing and just stick with it because they've just landed there
and they feel like they have to like, you know, I studied this in college and I have this degree so I have to do this. It's like you don't have to if you don't want to. People's minds change, people's lives change, you know, like I discovered through living in LA and being on sets that maybe not like being on a movie set or a TV show set every single time for a job is the best thing for me because it's a lot, you know, it's really competitive. It's draining. Like it's a lot of emotions that go through with that. So I'm like, if I can just cut into that and do that for a few years and then go and do what I want for a few more years and then maybe go back to that and then like experience that again. It's like, You know, you can do whatever you want to do. Like, just because you studied it in college doesn't mean like you have to stick to that. Like,
I don't know the numbers, but I think most people that have a degree in something don't actually end up using that, which is crazy.
Well, they make you pick when you're so young.
Yeah, and you're like, here's your whole life. Decide what it is now.
It's like the B movie.
It all boils down to just being like the B movie. She's my cousin. I don't know the quote. I don't know the whole thing, but
it's like, this will be your one job for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And he's like, how am I going to pick this?
Yeah. Don't they live like 2 weeks or something?
What's his name? Benson?
Barry B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson. That is me. I want to be remembered as Barry B. Benson.
We could all be Barry B. Benson.
Cool.
It's a good movie.
Benison.
Remember me, my Benison. That's good though.
Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah.
That's good. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
See where life takes you.
Yep.
Nice. Hopefully it doesn't take you to hurricane season, Jamaica or wherever in Caribbean.
You know, if it does, it does. And I'll be there to experience it.
Underwater.
Have a story to tell.
Scuba.
Maybe.
Do some free scuba.
Rob!
You'll just
Make
be like,
some
I'm
friends
out.
with some sharks.
Yeah, Bruce. Brucey.
Yeah.
But hell yeah. Well, thanks for being on this thing.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I met you randomly in high school.
I know.
And I wish we could go back to those days because we didn't have taxes or bills and we could just go eat pizza and make some random horror film or
enjoy your time
film
as a kid.
Yeah.
Kids.
For all the 7-year-olds listening.
For all the
little creatures.
14-year-olds.
Little middle schoolers.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it, even though the homework sucks. It's pretty
Your
pretty
life
cool.
is just going down from there.
Yeah, it all sucks from now on.
So enjoy it.
You can go get Cheez-Its whenever you want, but then you have to do a thing called taxes every year and pay a lot of money to just be somewhere.
And then sometimes you have to decide between getting Cheez-Its or getting gas for your car.
This is true. And it's usually Cheez-Its.
And you
have to walk to get it, though.
Yeah, because you don't have gas.
Because you don't have gas in your car. Especially if you live in LA, because it's like $5 now.
Yeah.
I was getting gas with my dad yesterday, and it was $2 or something.
Yeah, it's like $1.83 or something like that.
Like, this is beautiful.
That's why I love Iowa.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's why I moved back.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we actually make it like a normal place to live. So we make it affordable. LA's like, oh, sorry, were you trying to live here?
Oh, sorry.
Fire. Fucking rent. Yeah, everything.
Yes. Groceries.
There's a Bobcat. Yeah.
That place is like a living.
It's like a
endless money pit.
It's like a jellyfish that's just trying to like stab and zap everybody, and you're just trying to live next to it.
Exactly.
Like, can you just let me live here? Please?
Exactly.
And I'm like, I guess I'm here still. I'd love to leave at some point. Hopefully, I will. No offense to LA. It would just be cool to not be in.
You don't have to live there.
Yeah.
You can still travel there.
Yeah, I could still. Yeah, I'll go to Alaska. Live with the bears. In the woods. In a bus, yeah. Going to Alaska. Just going out there. Wild.
Barry B. Benson.
Barry B. Benson out in the wild. Call me Barry B. Benson. I'll kill Alex and become my true form of Barry B. Benson.
Oh, great. I can't wait to see
Seinfeld soul. Hey! I can't do the voice. I don't know.
I can't either. I don't know.
Okay.
I never mastered it.
That's all right. Well, tune in next week when we have Barry B. Benson on.
Great. Can't wait to listen.